every sympathy with Ukraine when it comes to the Crimea, when it comes to Russian aggression and interference. But as surely as you can't fight fire with fire, it is wrong to fight repression with repression. We've seen activists and journalists alike being violently attacked by radicals with little, if any, reaction or protection from the Ukrainian government. This report rightly criticises the erosion of the freedom of the press in the Ukraine, and it is time for the Ukrainian government to take action rather than pay mere lip service. Ukraine's previous President Poroshenko tried to silence media that did not act as his mouthpiece. Using legal process, this was condemned and it failed. Ukraine has a new President, Zelensky, who is following in the same old...
1 minute ago, Westminster erupted. The kind of eruption that sends shockwaves through every corridor, every newsroom, every phone screen in Britain. Nathan Gill, the former leader of Reform UK in Wales, has just been exposed accused of taking bribes with direct ties to the Kremlin. The man who built his image on patriotism and sovereignty, now caught accepting Russian-backed money, emails leaked, accounts traced, and suddenly, the party that shouted, "Take back control," is being asked a darker question. Who was really in control all along? Nathan Gill wasn't some backbencher. He helped shape Reform UK's foundation, the same movement that grew from the ashes of the Brexit Party. He stood beside Nigel Farage, waving flags, promising British independence from foreign influence. But behind that red, white and blue stage, investigators say, was taking money from Kremlin-linked donors. It wasn't charity. It was payment for access, for influence, for silence. The Guardian dropped the story early this morning, and by noon, every outlet from Sky News to the BBC was scrambling to catch up. Because this wasn't just another scandal, it was a betrayal of the very idea Reform UK claimed to stand for. It started small. A whistleblower, one of Gill's own former aides, walked into an investigative newsroom with a hard drive. On it were emails, payment receipts, and encrypted messages. One of them read, "Funds received, messaging coordinated," 3 words that changed everything. Those messages linked Gill's private consultancy payments to a Russian energy-connected group known for funding political operations across Europe. Journalists followed the trail. Shell companies, hidden transfers, luxury gifts disguised as policy contributions. When confronted outside Cardiff Crown Court, Gill looked shaken but calm. "I've done nothing wrong," he said. "It's all political." Then he turned, got into a car, and drove away. But his silence was louder than any denial. Reform UK tried to move fast. An emergency statement went out on X. "We are shocked and deeply concerned by the allegations." Behind the scenes, panic. Donors pulling back, members demanding answers. Nigel Farage stayed quiet 4 hours, but Parliament wasn't silent. A Labour spokesperson said, "This is proof foreign money is still poisoning our politics." Within minutes, hashtags exploded. Hashtag Reform trended at #1. Hashtag Kremlin cash followed right behind it. Even Reform supporters started questioning everything. On Reddit, one top comment read, "They warned us about foreign influence while pocketing it." Across Britain, outrage wasn't divided by party, it was united by betrayal. Then came the footage. Gill, leaving court, walking past cameras, refusing every question shouted at him. Did Russia pay you? Did Farage know? He kept walking. That clip hit TikTok and gained over 500,000 views in 2 hours. The caption said it all. Patriot or puppet. And inside Reform's HQ, chaos. Leaked messages showed staff arguing over whether to suspend Gill or delete all mentions of him from the party's website. A senior insider told reporters, "We can't survive this before election season." It's ironic, the party that built its name, exposing foreign control, facing accusations of being controlled by foreigners. By afternoon, the story deepened. Investigators revealed that Gill's wasn't the only name in those files. At least one other Reform associate, someone tied to media and communications, was under quiet review. Documents seized from encrypted servers hinted at possible links to a Moscow-based lobbying group active during the Brexit campaign. If proven true, that means this wasn't an isolated betrayal. It was part of a network designed to shape British opinion from the shadows. They fought Brussels in public, but it's starting to look like they answered to Moscow in private. The symbolism is hard to miss. A man who shouted British first while pocketing Russian cash. It's not just hypocrisy, it's ideological treason. 4 years, Reform UK's message was simple: protect our borders, protect our people. But now, it's their integrity that's breached, and people are furious. You can feel it online, in pubs, in the tone of callers on talk radio. Everyone's asking the same question: how long has this been going on? And if it happened once, how deep does it go? Fallout came fast. Donors froze their contributions. Party members resigned. Even allies on the right began distancing themselves. Newsnight aired a segment titled "Britain for Sale." Government officials are calling for a full parliamentary inquiry into foreign funding across all parties. The damage isn't just to Reform UK, it's to the public's trust in politics itself. People already skeptical now see proof that loyalty can be bought. And in the middle of an election cycle, that's political dynamite. For Farage, silence won't save him much longer. Reporters are already circling, and questions are piling up. It's rare to watch a movement collapse in real time. But Reform UK may be doing exactly that, not because of policy failure, but moral failure. A betrayal not just of voters, but of the idea of patriotism itself. The same party that called others traitors to Britain is now facing evidence that their own leadership sold Britain out. And whether you lean left, right, or centre, betrayal of the nation cuts the same way. It hurts, because 4 years, millions believed in that promise: we'll protect Britain. Now, that slogan feels like a punchline. So where does Britain go from here? Do scandals like this make you give up on politics, or push you to demand real accountability? Because this isn't just about one man or one party. It's about the integrity of democracy itself. If money from Moscow can twist our elections, our headlines, our beliefs, then none of us are safe from manipulation. And until we demand transparency from every political leader, stories like this will keep repeating. If you believe in truth, if you believe no one is above accountability, then stay with us, subscribe, and join us tomorrow, because Nigel Farage's response is coming. And according to sources inside the party, Reform UK's civil war has already begun.